One final point which affects all of us in this room, and that is the issue of local authority members who are working mainly in the public sector, who are not being provided with time off to attend council meetings. A democratically elected position is a position that should be cherished. And myself and my colleague, Deputy Cathal were discussing this morning, and I know Cathal will be bringing it up in the Dáil today. But it is simply not right that those who are elected to local authorities are being impeded from attending meetings or having to make alternative arrangements in order to attend meetings. So I think it's something we should have a debate on in this House, and we should look at the legislation with respect to how local authority members are treated by their employers.
Thank you. I'm sure we all appreciate the importance of local government here. My own constituency, Kildare South, it actually spans 3 local authority areas: Kildare, Laois and Offaly, a total of 78 councillors. What I'm hearing on the ground is some councillors are finding it increasingly more difficult to get released from their full-time job to attend crucial council meetings. And interestingly enough, it's not the private sector employers that are causing this difficulty, it's actually public sector employers, particularly in the health and the education sector. So I'd be grateful if the Taoiseach's office perhaps could liaise with DPAR just to remind these agencies of the importance of local government and that these councillors should be facilitated, and if they're not, then we should consider legislation in that regard. Thank you very much, Taoiseach.
What you're saying, Deputy, is music to my ears. I said this recently to Gender Equality Committee, considering the citizens. I think employers have an obligation to facilitate people to participate in politics, and particularly local politics. And one of the big challenges facing all political parties will be that many people, if they get jobs in particular sectors, will see it as a career-limiting move to even indicate an interest in local politics. So all of society needs to understand that democracy is something very fundamental to how we've operated for the last 100 years. Ireland has progressed dramatically, transformation since what we were like in 1922 to 2022, huge progress made because of democracy. Active participatory democracy in Parliament and in local governments. And I've said this to various employing bodies and everybody else. They have an obligation as well to make sure that people are encouraged to go for election in local elections. So I thank you for raising the issue, and I agree with you. And I'll have to check out now the public one. Public sector employers in particular should